Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Empyrion Galactic Survival. I am the Wolf. I am here with Lord Jerikho.
Hey guys, how's it all going?
And we have Garsus with us today.
What's up, guys?
And one of his creations that I have been pestering him about for a while, he finally brought it into the service so I can see this thing. So we're going to do a showcase on it, just before I show you and give you an update on where we're at with the battleship and everything. But check this beauty out. I think he did a really good job when it came to the form and shape of what he was going for, especially the front end. I like that front end a lot. But let's go down to that hangar and give us a little tour here. Show us what you got. Or so far, because remember, this is a work in progress. He's absolutely not finished with it.
Oh no.
I got one thing I gotta say is, why did you wallpaper?
I like the way the steel look.
In wallpaper? Out here?
Huh?
The whole blackness on the outside looks like wallpaper to me.
What are you talking about? The
Outside.
floor?
No, outside. The
Oh,
ship.
yeah. Oh. I was trying to go for a dark. I don't know. The pearl
It looks
kind of.
it looks like you made it
really
completely
dark.
out of marble.
Yeah.
Yeah. It looks like the Citadel in reverse.
Yep.
Alright, so you got gravity, sweet. I'm floating. No gravity.
Oi, Wolf,
This
just
is-
yet.
Mainly set up for, doing the freelancer work.
What the hell's wrong with my guy?
The hell? What's...
Alright guys, I'll be right back.
Bloody hell.
What the hell's going on here?
Working with amateurs I am. Bloody amateurs.
Why am I floating?
I don't know. You in a console command or something?
No. The jetpack is off. I'm still floating.
There's gravity.
This gravity's off for me.
Just like Wolf.
Oh, let me just relog. Okay, I don't know what was going on, but it's fixed. It was all glitched out and everything. So give us a rundown, Garsus. What do we got? It's the main hangar here?
Yeah. For sitting in the mining vessels and SVs. Doing freelancer work.
It's interesting that you got generators in here, because I noticed you had them in other places too.
Oh yeah.
It's like you got backups upon backups upon backups everywhere.
Oh yeah. Well, you never
And-
know with pirates.
Alright, so which way are we going? What's back here? Which way do you want to go first? Aft?
The fuel tanks is back here in the O2.
Alright. I see the warp
And-
drive's right there.
Yep.
Wait, what? Oh. So here's the fuel room.
Long.
And up here, ammo boxes and harvester boxes.
Nice.
And this is the bridge.
Nice.
I can't get in, the door's locked. The door's closed up. Thank you.
He just locked us in.
Oh god,
There
no.
you go.
Oh.
What's over there?
Um,
What's that?
this is O2. Filling in O2. It actually goes out into the wings.
Oh, sweet.
Ship.
So we're actually in the wing of the ship that's sticking out.
Yep.
Nice.
I was thinking about going further in, maybe adding rooms and stuff like that.
Hmm.
Still work.
Yep. So the crew quarter lives on the outer edges
Oh.
of the wing.
Yep.
Nice.
And back here, let's see.
Ooh, we got a surprise. Oh, I made it in.
It's just a small bridge. instructor and stuff, basic stuff.
Ooh, man, so you cook your food using your thrusters.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Hey, wait for me! Prison me on your ship. Did you do harvester boxes, ammo boxes up here, so that's nice.
Yep.
Coming down. See, look, engines.
Yep.
Generators everywhere.
Oh yeah. She's got enough power.
Oh, and he gets half his ship blown away. This one's still flying and shooting.
There's another area that just leads to more O2 and points to the other wing.
Oh, too much gravity. And when you go redundant, you go redundantly and ridiculous at the same time. You get too much gravity. I mean, you die just going from one side to the other side. Hey!
That's a
Garden.
I got it from Garden.
Oh, I like how you did those lights.
Oh wow, I'm gonna steal that.
Oh, that's awesome, Garsus. I really like how you did the garden here.
Thanks.
Wall-mounted refrigerators, floating lights on shafts.
Both likely shafts. Turn you off.
War generators, 2 offline protections,
Oh yeah.
another crafting room.
Yep.
Jeez, you are prepared. You can lose half his ship and still fly in the front.
This I am still working with.
I like this.
No,
It's like the where all the troops come in here. Then you got the command console there for when the bridge is taken out. The guy down here takes over. I'll fly it, even though half the ship's gone. Well, he's got those 2 out of those plasma cannons up there. You'll still be flying around. Yeah. That's actually interesting. Your ship could get shot in half and still both of them be flying.
Yeah.
Very well designed. That would be cool.
Don't get any thoughts, Jerikho. I know what you're...
What's that? I can't, but the mic's picking up.
Good assortment of cannons and guns everywhere of different kinds. Like the radar domes, you got the artillery cannons. I think we just lost Jerikho.
No, I'm still here.
Okay. Really dark ship, like my gunship.
Yeah, it's very dark, isn't it?
You gotta get up close to see exactly what it is. Like you got your plasma cannons up front here, another artillery cannon. There's that front cockpit right there. Very, very well designed, my friend. Good job.
Thanks.
Yeah, I really like it.
I like this better than Jerikho's.
That's a bit harsh.
But there you go. When he finishes with it, I am hoping to convince him to add it to the collection so that way you guys can play with this yourselves as well. I think it's a really well designed ship. Like I said, it's got redundant systems all over the place, so even if half of it gets blown away, it'll still keep going.
Has it
really
got a name?
cool.
God, has it got a name?
Retaliation, I think is what I'm going with right now. Might change it though.
I like it. It's either retaliation or the poker.
Yeah,
Poker.
one or the other.
Alright, I think I've taken up enough of your time, Garsus. You can get your ship out of here and go mine some more iron for me.
Oh yeah. Okay, guys.
But believe it or not, he's one of the
Poker
ones that I've been buying most of that iron from in order to be able to build my ship. Which I've been working on the battleship for our faction over here. I'm going to show you that. I've got the length figured out. The rear end, of course, is not, so it's just still the framework in the back section. But you can see the whole inside down here. You see, I'm still working and laying this. That's what I'm working on today. As I was working on the sides.
This is huge, Wolf.
So slow.
Oh, this is very slow. This is huge.
He's extremely long.
You need to make a complete track to go inside the other. You need to make a mini hoe train inside here.
I'm gonna have one.
Yeah,
I am. There's gonna be. Don't worry, there will be.
Too long to go inside the other. The battle will be over by the time you get to the bridge.
But this right here remains hollow. Comes in, and then it'll start. This is where the actual ship will start, is here. Going to the other side, the same place here. But there'll be a little hangars and stuff in here for small vessels and things. But most of this is going to be gun clusters of gun areas. Like you saw before, these are marked out here. There'll be 4 turrets there, artillery, and 4 artillery there, and different things as we go down. We come up here and show you the top now. Front. So slow. And most of the designs are still coming to play. You know, I got a lot of work to do still. This is still just the initial shell. But you can see sort of where it's going. Get yourself a rough idea of the idea in my head. Not that it makes any sense, because it doesn't make any sense in my head, but, you know, the idea anyways.
Are you the front still squares, are
you? What about the front?
You got like 4 square boxes sort of things. You keep them square, or are you going to do?
What, you talking about these things with the spikes on it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the front end.
But you keep them square though, are you? Or are you going to do something else?
There's nothing square about them.
They're
all...
Yes.
Right, this, right here. This, right here?
I don't know where you are, so you can't...
I'm on the opposite side of you. Woohoo. I'm with the spiky pointer thing on the top. Talking about this, right?
Yes.
If you look, it's sloped and rounded out everywhere.
Oh, it is as well, yes. I couldn't say.
And it's solid blocks.
I couldn't see because the spikes were... Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the cool thing is the reason I designed this that way is so if and when they finally let us have collision between capital vessels and it damages, that's what those are for.
That could be a while, that though. Because about the time you go pretty now, aren't you?
Yep. But it'll be ready. It'll be there.
One day. Yeah, it looks like
this will have
usual.
It looks huge, but far enough away, it's actually not that big compared to some of the other things. I mean, it's only like, what, 30 times bigger than the frigate?
Oh yeah, but it's just like, well, half an hour gets one side to the other.
No, it won't. You gotta remember, most of the ship is armor.
Mm-hmm.
All it is armor.
What's the thickest part? Blocks?
From the front right here where the rams are at to back here where the slopes are at. That's nothing but blocks.
Well, like inside
but
the ship.
Wall-wise,
yeah.
Walls, minimum of 7 all over is how thick the walls are. But when you get towards the center of the ship, it gets softer because you'll have the crew quarters and all that stuff in the center of the ship area. So it'll be a little softer targets will be there, but you have to get in here to get to them.
Yeah.
The bridge will be up on the top in the back section back that way. Way back there.
As you get closer with all the guns though.
But this will be mostly rib-like once I actually decode this out. It'll be rib-like, like pipes going down it with the lights on it and all that good stuff, and there'll be like what'll look like a harness going around the ship all the way to both sides. And then back here in the back section will be like the engine areas. But you got the one thing about this ship is going to have the main engine room, and then it's going to have 4 reserve engine rooms, I guess you could say. So even if one half of this ship is destroyed, the other half will still be able to keep it powered.
That'll be the back or the front, do you reckon?
The main engine will be basically dead center, mid-aft section, I should say. Then there'll be on the aft, left, aft, right, aft, the forward, front, forward, left, forward, right. We'll have all of another section of engines and fuel and all that stuff. If only we could have more than one warp drive, I'd have 4 redundant warp drives too.
So basically, if you want to destroy the ship, you have to shoot it in 5 different places to disable it.
Yep. The core will actually be encased in an armored room. And it'll be, the room itself will have around 16 to 17 thick walls.
Nice.
So you won't even take this thing down by the core. You want to disable it by taking out the turrets and the engines and stuff like that. So which is cool with the new targeting system coming out. They'll actually be able to do that. You'll want to take out the turrets and the engines. So the first thing you want to do with this ship is take out the engines just to get it from stop moving. And then you'll disable the turrets in a specific area so you can finally start targeting it. And then you want to get a crew on board in order to stop it dead cold and get rid of the core. You don't board it, you ain't stopping it.
You gotta have hangar doors. Or you can have open space.
No. There might be 1 or 2 places I'll put a hangar in just to put the small vessels in it. But as far as anything being attached to the hangar, there will be nothing. It'll literally just be a hangar. So then they'll have another set of 7 thick walls all the way around that. What I'm considering is like the front end right here. You can see where it curves in and it comes into the ship. This will actually be the entryway for the fighters. It's through the front. You'll fly all the way into the bellies of the ship, and that's where your entryway will be to the hangar. And then I'll have the hangar somewhere around this spot right here, this center mid, front mid.
Yeah. Where
all the little ships can dock and stuff right here in the front. And then it'll have like a thick-ass wall, pardon my language, forgive me for saying that. It'll have a thick wall going in before it starts getting into the components of the ship and things. But I will be implementing the hover train into this ship, so you'll actually use the hover train to go from one side of the ship to the other.
The old design, or are you going to make a new one?
I think I'm going to use the old one. I like the old one. But I might make a new one too, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Actually, you guys let me know. Should I design a new hover train specific for this capital vessel? Or should I use the old one and implement it into the capital vessel and just use the old one? Or should I just use the old one on the planet and make a smaller...
I think it's just
hover pod, like a hover pod type thing.
I think you should make a smaller version of it.
Alright. We'll see what the commenters say.
That's my opinion.
I listened to your opinion, but let's see what the commenters say about this one. Should I do a new one? Should I make a new design specifically for capital vessels so it's more like a hover pod design that goes from front to the back of the ship on 2 sides? You'd have to have 2, believe me.
On each side.
Anyways, it's going to be it for this episode. I'm going to keep it cut and short. I'm going to get back to work on this bad boy. Still got a lot of framing to do and a lot of pieces to put together. You see I'm still working on the bottom design here, which is most likely, it's a lot like the front one as well, but like I said, got a lot of work to do. Got a lot of thinking. Still got to figure out the back end down here, how the engines and all that are going to go in the back. Those are the only engines you're going to see are the ones coming out of the rear. You won't see the up, down, left, or right ones, except for a few. I'm going to, just for the aesthetic look of it, because it is a ship, it should have its some of the thrusters showing, so it's going to look like it has it. Command center, like I said, is going to be somewhere around here on this ship. Get up there. Get up, right around here. And there's going to be like a whole shell that comes over the back here is what I'm thinking now. Excuse me, thinking now. So it'll bring that command deck up even higher and add that extra layer of protection on the back as well. So I'm thinking it'll probably come up to about here, come over this way, and then start sloping down over towards the side and to like right about here. It won't even be connected to any part of that ship except for the center hull there. But we'll see. I gotta put a frame out, see if it looks nice. If it does, I'm actually going to run with it. If it doesn't, I'm going to work something else out. Like I said, I got a lot of work and a lot of thinking to do. So, hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Remember to play Hunting Game harder. Keep being creative. Come up with your own stuff. Don't be afraid to go big. So, until next time, take it easy.
See you later, guys.